MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, you see the results through the first 5 games. It's been everything we could have hoped for. And now, at 3-2, you've got a team coming in here that needs to win the final 2 games on the road to take the series. Going to be a tall order to fill, but I think they're as capable as anyone to pulling it off.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Aaron Nola will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's been throwing the ball great. How about in his last start? Only allowed 3 hits, worked deep in the game to get the win, and we'll see if he can match that in this one and make it 2 good starts in a row.
The second baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
7:05.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. The 1-1. Hot shot on the ground to short, taken in by Gregorius. And there's 1 away.
Batting second, the third baseman, Ryan Anderson.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. His past line against Aaron Nola. He has 9 base hits in 31 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. High in the air out towards shallow right. On the move is Harper. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Walker Buehler is charged with keeping their hopes alive on the mound here in the League Championship Series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Ronald Torrian is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now that's popped up. Seager waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting second, the third baseman, David Bodie.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. One out, nobody on. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Misses, ball 2. Short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? Here's Bryce Harper now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Second inning ahead from Cincinnati, but first here's Heidi Watney with more on the forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Corey Seager is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bellinger gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. He's set, here it comes. In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 pitch. Bellinger's off and running. Pitch it to called strike. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Jock swings and sends a ball to deep right. Back goes Harper. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The first baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Now, fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for L.A. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins.
For the Phillies, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
First offering on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And that misses 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start. I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That's the ball.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. On that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to.
To the plate now, Walker Buehler. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. And to his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's down to third. Reined in. Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag as the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Striding into the box, A.J. Pollard. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
1-0 count. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Pollard, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
A wave and a miss made him reach.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And he misses, ball 4. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
From the stretch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works too.
Ronald Torrian is the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. Fly ball out toward left center field. Peterson on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 3 innings in the books, no score on MLB Network. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So next to the plate for the Phils, David Bodie. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
David Bodie.
And a ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now here it comes. Oh, I bet he'd like to have that swing back. It's 2-1 now. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. Harper is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
The 0-2 once more.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something break.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Stepping in, JT Realmuto looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Boy, it would look like a quick inning, gets the first 2 out, then a hit by pitch and a single to keep things going.
Yeah, you never know what's going to start a rally. Take one for the boys. Hit by pitch right there. Now a couple good ABs and we're on the board.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Not close. It's 2-0. Gregorius, the former Yankee, who became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Here's the 2-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The 3-1 pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's the payoff pitch. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. And gone up into the second deck. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
In now, A.J. Pollard.
Number 11, A.J.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this for 1 in the ball game. And now pitch on the way. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Throw on to Muncie, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the center fielder, Josh Peterson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Next up is Max Muncie, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next for the Dodgers, Will Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So now to the plate, Walker Buehler, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead 70%.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Mikey Matsu. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Nola looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Lays off 1-0. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 1-2. Two balls, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in now, Ronald Torrian. Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they lead it 3-0. Now to the plate, Justin Turner. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Ready once again, Brian Anderson. He was a ground out victim last time up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just hung in there on that one. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 3-0. So striding in, David Bodie. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The third baseman, David Bodie.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So stepping in, Bryce Harper. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. From the stretch.
Ball left out.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That's why you got to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out the off-speed stuff, and he didn't wait around. First time he's seeing him, didn't matter. He took him deep.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Nelson has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. One out for the Phillies in their half of the sixth. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Full count, 3-2. High chopper towards first. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out.
The center fielder,
At the plate, A.J. Pollard. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. 3 runs already home here. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
And now a pitch on the way. Scorched to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Into the second deck and gone. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. His first homer here in the series, and they're on the board at 6-1. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Here's Corey Seager. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Alvarez is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. No one out with a runner at second. Slow roller out to short. He's got it. And there's one down now. One gone now in the LA 7th. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncie. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Muncie has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. One out and a runner on second base. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Digging in and looking for more, Will Smith. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Harper on the run. And no one will track it down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Dodgers 1. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that anytime you can put 6 runs on the board, you have to feel pretty good about it. And you know that a lot of little things are going right. Now, it's just a matter of maintaining that for the rest of the game. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And that'll bring up the outfielder Mikey Macho to bat next. First pitch on its way. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Bryson Stott will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Bryce.
And this is taken outside for ball one. The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one. Stepping up to the plate, Ronald Torrian. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Peterson is there, 2 gone. Ready now, David Bodie. From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Philadelphia. They hold on to their 6th. Chris Taylor is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
Robert Stock has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Taylor, originally from the state of Virginia, he was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Now batting, Brian Anderson, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
The 0-2 home. Popped up. Hoskins in foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Ross Stripling is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one. Ballinger brings it in. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Rhys Hoskins is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0. It's a slider that backs up for a ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
2-1 after the foul ball there. As a look, now the pitch.
That's ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
JT Realmuto is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he chased it in the dirt. Makes the throw to first. 2 down. Digging in now, Didi Gregorius. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. Harper isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Phillies strand 1. They lead it 6-1. Here's the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Mookie Betts becomes the first out in the 9th inning.
Cody Bellinger.
So here's Cody Bellinger. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Adam Morgan answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Adam Morgan.
Here's the first pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Yeah, the manager was looking for that lefty-lefty advantage, but someone forgot to tell the guy in the box that he was at a disadvantage because he just unloaded on that thing. If you make a mistake, he's going to make you pay. Doesn't matter what side you're throwing it from.
The 0-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Back-to-back homers. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, man, you don't see this very often, Beaver, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A bounce it to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Standing in, Max Muncie. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Stepping up now, Will Smith. He went down on strikes last time up. Sir Anthony Dominguez gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off.
Number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Dominguez, a 25-year-old. He's in his third season as a major league player. A ball and 2 strikes now. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies.